Very good morning, students. Today we are going to learn statistics, new chapter. So before learning the statistics, first let us learn what is the data. Definition. So the facts or figures which are numerical or otherwise collected with definite purpose. Collected with definite purpose. So this we are going to call it as a data. So the facts or the figures which are numerical or otherwise collected with for a definite purpose, that we are going to call it as a data. So data may be anything. So what is the definition of the statistics? It is a branch of mathematics which deals with collection, interpretation, organization and analysis of data. So these are the definitions of data and statistics. Now let us see what is the collection of data. So let us take a raw example to understand better. Let us take an example. So divide your class in 4 groups. So first group, you assume that measure 20 students height. Second group, you assign the task of find number of boys in school. Third group, you assign it as find the number of family members. In your class. So for your classmates, how many family members are there? You need to find out. That is a third task. And find height of 20 plants in your surroundings. So here we are dividing a class into 4 groups. The first group assigned a task of measuring 20 students height, and second group finding the number of boys in the school. Third group find the number of family members in your class. Find height of 20 plants in your surroundings. So we are assigning the 4 different tasks to 4 groups, so they will bring the data. For example, if you observe this, measuring the 20 students, it will come under primary data. Why? Because the data we are getting from only the one person, so directly he is taking the data that comes under primary data. But when it comes to number of family members, you need to take from others, so it comes under secondary data. So this also comes under primary data. So this comes under secondary data. Why? Because he may take help of some other students to get these heights of 20 plants. So data is divided into two types, that is primary data. The data which is done by own. So without taking any help of anyone, if you are doing that, data comes under primary data. Next, if you are taking help of anyone, the data which is collected from already stored data. Already stored data. So that data will come under secondary data. We will see the example 1 question. So the question is, consider the marks obtained. So there are the marks which are obtained by 10 students in a mathematics. I am not writing the total question. So marks obtained by 10 students in a mathematics subject. 10 students in mathematics subject. So we are taking the 10 students marks. So it is giving the example like 55, 36, 95, 73, 95, 73, 60, 42, 25, 78, 75, 62. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So these are the 10 student marks which are obtained in mathematics subject. The question is, we have to find out the difference between the what are the highest and lowest marks. Okay. By seeing this, we can say that it is a raw data. Why I am calling it as a raw data means because the data is not in a particular order. The data which is not in a particular order. It means either in increasing order or decreasing order. So that data we are going to call it as the raw data. Now let us arrange the raw data in a proper order. What is the first one? 25. Next 36, 42, 55, 60, 62, 75, 78, 73, 75, 78, 95. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, these are the 10. So in this the lowest mark is 25 and the highest mark is 95. That easily we can identify the marks which are lowest and which are highest by arranging the data in the particular order. So here I have arranged the data in the increasing order. So I got my answer as lowest mark is 25 and highest mark is 95. Next, if you observe the example 2 question. So the question is, I am not going to write the question. So example 2 is giving all the 9th class students marks. So in that data we have to arrange that in a frequency of this class. Okay. So he has given some data, let us write down. So 10, 20, 36, 92, 95, 40, 50, 56, 60, 70. So next 92, 88, 80, 70, 72, 70, 36, 40, 36, 40, 92, 40, 50, 50, 56, 60, 70, 60, 60, 80 each. So we have to get the number of frequency. So let us see the word solution for this. So marks and frequency. So 10 marks, how many students 10 marks? They have got only one student. So frequency will be only one. Next 20 from 10 to 20. So 20 also only one student is there. So 20 also one. 30. So here 30 marks 1 and 2, 3. $33 and 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 40 there are 4. Next coming to 50, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 55 are there. Next 60. So in 60 we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 60 there are 4 students. And 70. So 70 we can get here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 74 are there. 72. 72 also 4 are there. Next, the same repetitive box we can write here. Marks and students. Sorry, marks and frequency. Next we have 80. So 80 we have only one number, and next we have 88. So 88 we have 2 here, 1 and 2. Next 92. 92 totally we have 3. And 95 we have 1. So altogether if you add, you will get 30 as the answer. So here 36, not 30. 36 numbers are 3. So in this way, we need to identify 10 numbers are how many, 20 numbers are how many, 36 numbers are how many. Just we are going to write, and how many times is there, that we are considering under the frequency.